Hi, this is Mike Matta. I'm a financial advisor who focuses on tax-efficient retirement. I have a video I'd like you to watch of David McKnight. He talks about 5 easy steps that everyone can take that can help them with taxes in their retirement. Please take a few minutes to enjoy it. Thank you.
What are the top 5 ways to protect your retirement savings from higher tax rates? That's what we'll be talking about in today's video. More and more experts are predicting that tax rates will have to rise dramatically within the next 10 years to pay for unfunded obligations like Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. In fact, former Comptroller General of the U.S. government, David Walker, has even predicted that tax rates will have to double by 2030 to keep our country solvent. If you're like most Americans and have accumulated the lion's share of your retirement savings in tax-deferred vehicles like 401ks and IRAs, how do you protect yourself from this tsunami of higher tax rates? Here are the top 5 ways. First, do a Roth conversion. Taxes will be on sale for 4 more years, assuming you take advantage of 2022, before they revert back to what they were in 2017. In Chapter 6 of my best-selling book, The Power of Zero, I call this the tax sale of a lifetime. And guess what? Once taxes go back up, they're never coming back down. I think you can pretty much take that to the bank. So take advantage of this window of opportunity to preemptively pay taxes on those tax-deferred assets by way of a Roth conversion. By doing so at historically low tax rates, you'll wring more efficiency out of your retirement dollars and extend the life of your investments. And yes, you are paying taxes before the IRS absolutely requires it of you, but I give you permission to not enjoy it. Just remember that when 2030 rolls around and tax rates double, you'll be glad you did. Second, contribute to your Roth 401k. Like they say, if you find yourself in a hole, stop digging. It may make sense for you to stop contributing to your 401k and divert those contributions to your Roth 401k. You can contribute $20,500 per year and an additional $6,500 if you're over age 50. And if your spouse has a 401k at work, she can do so as well. That's potentially up to $54,000 of tax-free savings per year. Remember, you're contributing after-tax dollars, but you're doing so at historically low tax rates. It's the best time in the history of our country to be making contributions to tax-free accounts. Third, max out your Roth IRA. As of 2022, you can contribute $6,000 per year plus an additional $1,000 for catch-up if you're over age 50. That's a total of $7,000 per person or $14,000 per couple. Unlike the Roth 401k, however, the Roth IRA does have income limitations. You start making north of $214,000 of modified adjusted gross income, you can no longer contribute to a Roth IRA. Likewise, to put in the full $14,000 between you and your spouse, you have to have at least $14,000 of earned income. That's tough to do if you're already retired. So make sure not a year goes by where you're not maxing these tax-free accounts out. So between the Roth 401k and the Roth IRA, that's potentially as much as $68,000 per year that you can sock away in tax-free accounts between you and your spouse, so long as you're over age 50. This is an unprecedented opportunity to accumulate tax-free wealth in the face of dramatically higher tax rates. Fourth, take advantage of your HSA account. Health savings accounts allow you to set aside pre-tax dollars to pay for qualified health care expenses. Not only are contributions tax deductible, but they grow tax deferred and can be distributed tax-free. That's like the holy grail of financial planning. In 2022, individuals can contribute $3,650 and families can contribute double that, or $7,300. When you turn 55, individuals and families can contribute an extra $1,000 per year by way of that catch-up provision. Keep in mind that you must have a qualified high-deductible health plan to be able to contribute. You have an HSA through work, the payroll department will take your contribution right out of your paycheck. Just let them know how much you want to contribute every pay period. Again, your contribution is 100% tax deductible. If you're self-employed, you can open up your own HSA at a bank or brokerage firm. Instead of making pre-tax contributions, you'll make after-tax contributions and receive your tax savings when you file your return at the end of the year. 5, consider making contributions to a cash value life insurance policy. Now, you may have been listening to Dave Ramsey or Susie Orman, who have warned you against permanent life insurance. If someone ever brings it up, they warn, run, don't walk the other way. Susie Orman has even gone so far as to say if someone broaches the subject of permanent life insurance, you are to, quote, never talk to that person again, close quote. Well, much more qualified people than Dave Ramsey and Susie Orman have a starkly different perspective. Take, for example, CPA Ed Slott, who the Wall Street Journal calls America's IRA expert. A few years ago, he went on public television and declared that permanent life insurance was the single largest benefit in the IRS tax code. Take a listen to what he had to say.
Let's switch gears to another way to eliminate huge taxes: life insurance. Just so you know, I say it on every program, I do not sell life insurance. I don't sell stocks, bonds, funds, annuities. I'm a tax advisor and an educator. And as a tax advisor, I'm advising you to take advantage of the single biggest benefit in the tax code, and that is the tax exemption for life insurance. You've heard me talk about the incredible leverage and tax-free benefits of life insurance, mainly for your heirs. And that payoff is big. You turn relatively small amounts of taxable money into a tax-free windfall for your family. They'll end up with millions more than you ever had, all tax-free. It's truly the best tax leverage available under the tax code, but it's actually better than you think, especially if you're thinking, what's in it for me? Anyone thinking that? In these volatile and uncertain times, you need to focus on investments that give you control, options, flexibility, and certainty. And you want to remove both stock market risk and tax risk. And you want a guarantee. And you want it all tax-free. That's a tall order. But you can get all of that with certain kinds of permanent life insurance. Most people think of life insurance as something that pays off after you're dead. That's true. But what if I told you that you could have tax-free access to your life insurance during your lifetime, so you could use it for yourself? You could begin moving large amounts of money from taxable accounts into a tax-free permanent life insurance policy. The money grows tax-free inside the policy. It's harder than ever today to make money on your investments. So the last thing you want to do is share any of your hard-earned gains with the government. You don't have to if those gains are earned within a life insurance policy. If your money's going to grow, it may as well grow tax-free, right? Right. You need to realize that life insurance is an investment, but it's better than your typical investment accounts because it's tax-free. Oh, and one more thing. Life insurance comes with something else that you can never get from the stock market: a guarantee. But how much can you invest? Well, that's up to you and the tax rules. Believe it or not, this is an area where you might want to invest the maximum you can into the policy. If you're approaching retirement or already retired and looking to shelter more of your taxable money into a tax-free vehicle, this might be the place for you. But the mistake most people make at this stage of life is trying to pay the least for the policy. So you might be thinking, how can paying less be a mistake? Everybody wants a good deal because this is an investment, not an expense. If you were saving money in a bank account, would you want to put in the most or the least? Of course you want to put in the most because this is your savings. You should look at permanent life insurance the same way, except that the investment is tax-free. So why would you keep money growing in a taxable account when it can be transferred to a tax-free investment? If you have taxable IRA funds, you can, in effect, convert your IRA to life insurance, paying tax now at low rates on distributions from your IRA, and then using that money to fund your life insurance investment. That accomplishes two things. You reduce your future tax exposure in your IRA by taking distributions now, and you build up a tax-free source of retirement funds should you need them. If it turns out that you don't need to tap into your life insurance for retirement income, then the life insurance benefit builds for your family. Also income tax-free, and for most people, it'll be estate tax-free too, depending on the estate tax exemption level. This is truly the best leverage available, and it's all under your control. Once again, I do not sell life insurance, but as a tax advisor, I gotta tell you that the tax exemption for life insurance is the single biggest benefit in the tax code. Make it a part of your retirement savings plan and your estate plan. But remember, This area of your life is a little tricky. You must do it the right way to receive all the benefits I'm telling you about. Now is the time to create a plan to rescue your retirement and move your money from accounts that are forever taxed to accounts that are never taxed.
In summary, by taking advantage of Roth conversions, Roth 401ks, Roth IRAs, HSAs, and the tax exemption for permanent life insurance, you can truly take advantage of every nook and cranny in the IRS tax code. You'll create a balanced, comprehensive approach to shielding your net worth from the impact of higher taxes. If you'd like some help tailoring a balanced, comprehensive, tax-free retirement plan that meets your needs, head on over to DaveMcKnight.com and click on the Work with David button. I'm happy to lend a hand. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to drop them into the comment section below. I respond to all of them personally. And don't forget to click like, subscribe, and the bell so you never miss a video. This is David McKnight. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.
Hi, Mike Matta again. After watching the video, you realize that the clock is ticking. There's things that you can do now that can help put you in a position to be so tax efficient and potentially tax-free in retirement. If you're interested in how to do that, please call me. I can be reached at 614-207-7798 or visit my website at www.taxfreeretirementforlife. That's taxfreeretirementforlife.com. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.